Okay, so let's have a discussion about the domain and range of some following functions. So the first function that we have taken is fx is equals to 5x plus 3. F of x is our y only, which is the output. So original function is y is equals to 5x plus 3. What I can put in the place of x so that I can get some output, any output basically. So if I will take any value of x, if I will take a positive value, negative value, fraction, decimal, zero, any value, I know I will get a real number, right? So if I will put x as 1, I know that I will get something output as 8. If I will put x as negative 1, I know I will get as minus 2 as output. If I will put x as 0, I know that output is 3. If I will put x as half, I know that the output will be 5.5. If I will put x as 2.5, I know that 2.5 times 5, 12.5 plus 3, 15.5. So these are the values. It means I am getting the values, right? And when I'm putting the negative values in the place of x, I am getting the negative value also, correct? I am getting the positive values also as y. I am getting the 0 also. Now, 0, how you will say, ma'am, how you will get 0? So when I put x as negative 3 over 5, negative 3 over 5, which is negative 3 over 5, 5 cancel, and minus 3 plus 3 0. So I am getting, if I'm putting x is equals to minus 3 over 5, I am getting y as 0. It means I am getting every value of output, positive, negative, 0, fraction, decimal, every value I'm getting, correct? So it means domain I'm putting everything. So my x is x belongs to R. Means I can put x as any real number. Or how you can write as domain, that domain is equals to x belongs to, because there is no minimum or the maximum value, I can put anything. So I'll say minus infinity to infinity. So this is my domain, right? Now what about the range? Range is the output. So what is the range? Range is my output. Output is what? I am getting positive, negative, 0, fraction, decimal, every value. So it means y also belongs to R, or range belongs to minus infinity to infinity. Okay, so the range and the domain, they both are same for this function, for this particular function. Now let's have a discussion about the second function, which we have this one, right? Now, if you will see this function, the function is y is equals to, I am taking gx as y only, to x minus 4. I know that to get a real value, I should not have a negative value inside the square root. So I start taking x as 4 only first. When I'm taking x as 4, I know that my output is getting 0, because 4 minus 4 0 and square root 0 0, 0 into 2 is 0. Output 0. If I'm putting x as 5, I know that y is equals to 5 minus 4 is 1, so it's 2 only, because 2 multiply root 1 is 1, and 2 multiply 1 is 2. If I'm putting x equals to 6, I am getting y as 2 root 2. So these are the real numbers only, because these are the irrational numbers, and irrational numbers are also real numbers. I can't take the value less than 0, because as I'm getting less than 0, my square root become negative, and square root become negative, it means it is not a real number. We want the real answers. We don't want the imaginary answers, right? So basically, my domain starts from 4. My input starts from 4 to infinity. I can take only positive values. So what is the domain here? Domain means I know my minimum value is 4. I can't take below 4. So 4 is my minimum value. So I'll start with square bracket, because I know my minimum value 4, and I don't know what is the maximum value. So infinity, and with the open bracket. When you know the minimum or the maximum value, use the square bracket. Yeah, when you don't know the either the minimum or both, you will use the open bracket like this, right? So this is my domain. So my input is my domain. Let's have a discussion about range. Now range, when I put x as 4, I know that I'm getting 0. When I'm putting as 5, so it is increasing basically. So range, it belongs to, so it starts with 0 till infinity, correct? Because 0 is my first value I will get. Before 0, I will never get a value, right? So this is my domain and range for this particular function, right?